tell me about your creative process.
Say I'm making a project. Regularly, the idea of the project will be the first thing. I have to think of the title like
First? Okay.
You know, I think of the title and then the whole idea, and then it's just kind of like a coloring book, and I can just fill in the spots that I think need to be filled, and then I can add some more over here, add some more over there. As far as writing, it's not really a process. It just kind of hits. It comes in waves. It's either there or it's not. I can't really force it.
Do you write beforehand or do you write on the spot?
Oh, I write before.
Okay.
I write because normally I'm on the bus or I'm, at my house or something. I'm not always in the studio when I write. If I'm in the studio, then I would like to just get in there, get busy, and then, As far as actually recording, I'm normally drunk or halfway there, and it takes a little bit, maybe a couple takes, but for the most part, I've rehearsed it a few times, so I like to know and have an idea of what I'm trying to do and how I want to say something. It's pretty, I guess in my head it's super simple because it's the only way I've known how to do it. But yeah, it's just, write it at home or wherever is comfortable and then fit it. I'll either have the beat prior or I can take old, I have just verses in my phone so I can. It depends.
So you piece verses to records before you have the beat?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It depends. Say I get a beat and I'm like, okay, I know I've written something that I think would sound perfect here. Then I can just plan it in. But say sometimes I get a beat and it's like, oh, this makes me want to say this. So there's different ways I could come at it. But, the end goal is still to fill in that chunk of the coloring book. So if it doesn't fit at the end, then I just can't use it anymore and it'll just kind of get scrapped or whatever.
How do you piece songs together?
I used to just write willy-nilly. I would just write whatever. Lately, I'm trying to have my concept first and then just kind of branch off at remember in school, your teacher would write a word on the board and then circle it and then branch out and they were trying to teach you how to brainstorm. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm trying to do now. Just reapply it so that once the song is done, it's a full idea as opposed to just I can rap real good. Yeah. This is what I'm trying to talk about while rapping decent. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. What about you? I feel like everybody's process is so different.
Everyone's is different. I'm different. I still kind of do this, but I used to just write beforehand, show up. But it depends on the beat also. I used to write beforehand, show up, bang it out. And then that would be it. 905 was pretty much recorded, except for I only did one or two on the spot. And I think that's when I started to realize that stuff on the spot is also maybe not easier, but I feel better.
It almost flows nice.
Yeah. So I used to just do, so like I said, I used to just write beforehand, come in, bang it out. And then towards the end of 905 of finishing that project, I did this song called Brampton Boys, the very last song, and then I also did this interlude called Backstage Passes, and those two were on the spot. So then from there, I'm like, maybe on the spot, maybe I should try this more often. And now I still write beforehand, but it depends on the beat now. So I'll come in, and I need the hook first, I need the concept first, and then I need the hook second before I can do any verses, because I used to just write with no direction, just rap, spit a bunch of bars,
it's
whatever.
It's we're so used to that.
It's
but then I can rap.
Yeah, but after a while it gets repetitive. So I'm just okay, let's start to think. Let's put more effort into it. So now, I'll do that and I'll get the concept, hook follows, and then I'll do once I have the hook down, I can just take that part, I'll bounce it, take it home, and then write the verses, or I'll write the verses on the spot, or if the verses are not typical rap verses, I'll just, I use a lot of melody now too, so I'll just do, I did a song yesterday, and I had to piece the verse just on the spot because it was just different pieces, melody, and it's not the typical 16 bar, we just rap. Yeah. It's I might go up here and then down here and then, so it's changing a lot now. I guess, and my sound is kind of changing too, so the whole process and as a whole is just morphing.
Yeah, I know melodies are the hardest. I work with a lot of melodies too, but I find that I would be writing a song and I'd have it and I'd be vibing with it for a couple hours or whatever, and then next day I'd go back to it and totally forget the melody. It would just be gone.
Voice notes.
You know what I mean? I was just gonna say.
My
so now
phone
I find
is
myself
full.
I'll be walking to work, sitting singing into my phone, and just because it's if I forget this melody, then the whole song.
Yeah, you have, bro. You have to. I can lose melodies in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Like you can have it, and then you may stop the song, and you go get some crackers or some food or drink, and you come back,
seconds.
and it's gone.
Yeah, and it's like a heartbreaking feeling.
Yeah, it's the
You're
worst.
trying to like fish for it, and you're like, I know it's here, and then when you come to terms with the fact that the idea is gone, it's just like.
Have you lost like records, and like have you lost like projects?
A stupid amount of material is just forgot.
Like even like recorded stuff too.
Yeah, like there's so many times my computer's crashed. I used to make beats and stuff too. I had hundreds of beats, and then blue screen, computer, whatever, just fried. And all of them are gone. So songs I recorded, beats I made, like things I used to write in my on my computer. Everything just gone. And even to this day, I'm so bad for backing stuff up. I'm like, I'll do it later.
My engineer's good with that stuff. Like, but sometimes I forget to save while I'm in the session, and then like his laptop doesn't have that much RAM on it, that much space on it. So like if I overload the stuff with too many settings and plugins and stuff, it'll crash and then close. So like
gone.
I'll like go in and spit like the most fire verse and be like, yo, this is crazy, and then crash, lose it. And I have to do it, and I just lose the willpower. Like I wrote a really good song and recorded a really good song, like maybe 3-4 weeks ago, and then I guess he didn't take the session with him or delete it or something, and I have to finish it because it's a really good song, but like I don't have the motivation to finish it.
The will to do it is like gone.
Like so. I guess it's like a one. I'm more of a one hit. Another question. In terms of takes, do you do a lot of takes and if you don't get it right, you lose like?
Yes and no. This is why I record drunk. It's because I'm still enthusiastic.
Okay.
You know, it's almost like if I mess it up, then it's like, oh, I can do better, and then I'll just keep going until it's like I can't top that. Like that's the one. So normally we're looking at like 6 takes maybe
on average.
Yeah, per verse, not like per song.
Yeah.
Per verse, I do like maybe 6 takes, and then choose the best one. If I don't think either of them or any of them are up there, then I'll just scrap it, do it over, or I'll just stop recording the song. I'll come back.
Move on. Yeah. Okay,
you don't want to stick running into a wall over and over again, and you'll just feel stupid at the end of it. It's not worth it, you know?